Hello students. So yesterday I had given you the central idea of the poem A Tiger in the Zoo. And this poem was written by Leslie Norris. So today now I will tell you about the summary of this poem. So what is the summary? The tiger walks in quiet rage, मीन्स दबे हुए क्रोध में चलता है. The dwellers of the forest is forcefully put in a cage. The tiger is caged in a zoo. There, in his artificial habitat, he walks a quiet rage. The strips on his body are very distinct and can be easily seen. The strips are darker in color than the rest of his coat. The tiger moves very softly and quietly with his pads of velvet, but the range of his movement is limited. He goes on moving around within the confines of his cage. Tiger does not relish the stares of the onlookers in the zoo. His rage or anger is suppressed. So, the simple meaning of these lines is that the lion was prisoned in a cage, and here he could not able to do any वर्क. यही कह सकते हो उसका आक्रोश या जो गुस्सा था दबा पड़ा था. द पोइट मोन्स means poet was not happy that the Jew is not the rightful place of the tiger. He is a denizen of jungle. Denizen is Nivasi. His real place is in the wild. Had he been in the wild, he would have been lurking around in shadow. He must have been sliding quietly through the long grass to ambush his kill. He should be using the long grass and shadows as necessary covers to keep his movement undetected. He would know where he could get his favorite hunt, the plump deer. He should approach the waterhole quietly where animals and deer come to drink water. तो कवि को दुख है कि चिड़ियाघर उस टाइगर के लिए उपयुक्त स्थान नहीं है. क्यों? क्योंकि वो जंगल का निवासी है. उसकी असली जगह जंगल है. यदि वो जंगल में होता तो वो अपने परछाई की ओट में छिपा रहता, वहाँ से घात लगाए रहता, अपने शिकार को दिखता रहता, उस पर झपटता. उसे पता होता कि उसके मनपसंद शिकार गोल मटोल हिरन को कहाँ पा सकता था, और पानी के स्रोत की ओर चुपचाप आगे बढ़ता जहाँ जानवर और हिरन पानी पीने के लिए आते हैं. बट हियर इन द जू हिज ऑल एफर्ट्स आर useless. Had the tiger been in the forest, sometimes he would stray into human settlement. He would stray around the outskirts of the village. These human settlements are at the jungle's edge. On seeing the villagers, he would open his long sharp teeth and claws to terrorize the residents. But it would be just a show of power and strength to the villagers. The poet tries to say that generally the tiger never attacks till he is highly provoked. Killing is not his hobby, but only the necessity of his food. तो यहाँ पे कवि ये कह रहा कि आमतौर पर शेर कभी भी आक्रमण नहीं करता है जब तक कि उसे पूरी तरह परेशान न किया जाए, उकसाया न जाए। मारना उसका शौक नहीं है, लेकिन वह सिर्फ और सिर्फ अपने भोजन की आवश्यकता की पूर्ति के लिए जानवर को मारता है। Unfortunately, he is locked in concrete cell of a zoo. His powerful and strong body is of no use to him as he is put behind the bars. His movements have been limited. He is continuously moving about the length and width of his cage. He does not relish the curious stares of the visitors. He simply ignores their presence. मेरे दुर्भाग्य से, कभी कहता है कि दुर्भाग्य से वह शेर कंक्रीट से बने हुए कोठरी में कैद है। उस सलाखों के पीछे कैद कर दिया गया है। उसकी मूवमेंट को नियंत्रित और सीमित कर दिया गया है। वह लगातार अपने पिंजरे की लंबाई और चौड़ाई के चक्कर लगाता रहता है। उसे विजिटर्स की इच्छुक नज़र बिल्कुल भी नहीं अच्छी लगती। वह उनकी उपस्थिति के प्रति पूर्ण रूप से उदासीन रहता। मीन्स ही नेवर look towards the visitors. He ignored them. He ignored the presence of the visitors. The poet describes how the day ends for the tiger. He does not go to sleep till the late hours of the night. He hears the sound of the cars of the zoo officials patrolling at night. The stars shine brightly in the sky, and so do his brilliant eyes at night. He is constantly looking at the brilliant stars. As he watches the brilliant stars only behind the bars of his cage. कवि इस बात का एक्सप्रेशन करता है कि किस प्रकार शेर के लिए दिन का अंत होता है और रात के आखिरी समय तक नहीं सोता और चिड़ियाघर के पहरेदारी करते अफसर के कार की आवाज़ को सुनता है। आसपास में सितारे चमकते हैं और ठीक उसी प्रकार की उस तरह की चमकदार आंखें रात के समय चमचमाती रहती हैं। वो लगातार चमकते हुए सितारों को देखता रहता है। अफसोस वो उन चमकदार सितारों को केवल अपने पिंजरे की सलाखों के पीछे से देखता रहता है। मीन्स he cannot free himself, but he keep on watching the brilliant stars standing behind the bars of his cage habitat. So dear student, try to understand this summary. Tomorrow I will discuss the explanation of this poem. Till then, thank you.